Okay guys, the very basic step. Please get the Emirates ID before even starting to search for the properties for long-term rent, because this thing will allow you to get this thing, the checkbook. The checkbook is eligible for you to get only after opening and setting up the bank account. So having those two things, you are fully prepared in terms of the documents to get your first yearly rental contract in Dubai. So in a perfect scenario, what personally I would do if I were about to move to Dubai for good. So let's say my flight is in around 2 weeks. So I would definitely choose 2 or 3 different locations in the city and book them on Airbnb. And if you are very strategic, you even will rent a car. So to understand how actually it feels to drive through those locations during the peak hours. Okay, now it's probably the time to finally explore the areas. So let's say you spend some of your weekends or free time just to explore the areas in the city. So you start to understand which vibe you like most, like Business Bay, GLT, Marina, Dubai Hills, JVC, could be anything. And let's say you already like some area in particular. So in this step, you go to Bayut or Property Finder, which are top 2 property portals in the UAE, and you start to look for the properties. So I recommend you to try to arrange 3 to 4 viewings at once, so you don't get like overexcited, you don't spend too much time, but one day for one area, 3-4 different projects. In my experience, people are much more picky when they're choosing the apartment for long-term rent than when they're choosing an apartment to buy. This is very mysterious thing, but okay. So let's say on the 7th or 8th or 15th option, you come into the apartment and you think, this is the one. First of all, don't get overexcited in front of a broker because it may weaken your positions in negotiations. The thing is that you need to clarify, it could be straight away or a couple of hours after you visited the property. So you should clarify the number of checks the landlord is looking for. So usually tenants looking for the bigger amount of checks, the rental price, and compare the rental price with the number of checks. For example, for the same property, for 1 checks, the owner wants 100,000 dirham yearly. And for 4 checks for the same property, he wants 115. So just compare which will be more comfortable to you and try to, of course, negotiate more and make an offer. Also, ask your broker if the furniture stays in the apartment or it will be moved out. Also, ask about the general cleaning and the AC cleaning. Even though the general cleaning is common and in 95% of cases, every landlord knows that it has to be done, just to clarify with your broker. And about AC cleaning, if it's not a brand new building and someone has already lived there, please ask when was the last AC cleaning done, and arrange the new one before you move in. In a perfect scenario, if you have a good landlord, he will do it for you. Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world, but still there is a little chance of the scam here. So only in that step, what you need to do is to verify the title deed and landlord's Emirates ID. So details should be matching. Moreover, you should ask your broker who you did the viewing with for his RERA license. And how I see it, if I were the newcomer to Dubai, I would ask a broker to come to his office to sign a contract and give him the checks. So let's imagine you have a payment of 3 checks yearly, and how I usually do it. I ask the tenant to write the checks. They are post-dated. So let's say if we speak about 3 checks for the next year, every check, there will be 4 months before every check. So the deposit amount, which is 5% for unfurnished property and 10% for furnished, as a standard, goes to landlord's account, just as the first rental check goes to landlord's account before landlord signs the contract. Because when the landlord signed the contract and the tenant has the contract in front of him, which is signed by both parties, that means that the tenant can go to a Jari typing center or go to this website so he can apply for a Jari online. What is a Jari in general? It can be translated from Arabic as my rental. So this is an official government document, which means that you as a tenant is officially registered now and you are in your full rights to live in this property and do whatever you want with it as per your tenancy contract. So from this moment, you as a tenant, you are very protected. You have a lot of rights. So landlord is afraid to sign it before he sees at least the deposit and the first rental check. Okay, let's say you registered your JARI already and you have it in front of you. What are the next steps? The next step is to get a move-in permit with the building security. So go to building straight away and speak to security. Hi, I am the future tenant. Please let me sign the move-in permit. So this is just a proper way how to say a building management that I am the new tenant and I will be living here for the next 12 plus months. So this is my move-in permit. These are my details. Please be prepared. After you did this, go to diva.gov.ae to set up your Diva account. Diva is Dubai Electricity Water Authority, the official Dubai institution, which is, as you understand from the name, is responsible for all the communications inside your apartment. So the deposit for the Diva will be 2,000 dirham, which is fully refundable, and setup fee around 140 dirham, as I remember. It will take from 5 to 10 minutes to set up everything and up to 24 hours for the Diva to actually switch on everything in your apartment. So let's speak about the additional costs of your future living in this apartment. The AC in some cases is already included in the Diva bill. Sometimes it's not, so you have to ask your broker again. So is the AC paid separately or together with the Diva? If it's the separate case, so you can just apply with the separate AC provider. Also about the additional costs. The Diva doesn't cost so much actually. The major part of the Diva bill is actually a housing fee, which is 5% of your annual rent divided by 12. So for example, if your yearly rental contract is 100k dirham, your monthly housing fee will be 416 dirham, plus electricity and water and AC bills. I would say it will be something around 400 as well in case of one bedroom apartment for 100k usually. So, and on top of that, you will probably want internet to exist in your apartment. So this is additionally around $100 a month as per May 2026 in Dubai. And there are two major providers, Du and Etisalat. So your total cost of monthly living in your rented apartment in Dubai, if it's 100k dirham, will be around 1200 dirhams. Okay, hopefully this video was helpful for you and it will save you some time, nerves and money when you will rent out your first rental property in Dubai. So if you found anything helpful in this video, please like and subscribe and see you in the next one.